laugh so loud, everybody's running around. The baby girl's so sweet, life's a hectic beat. Hey everyone, welcome to our lovely chaos. I'm Natalie.
And this is Eric.
So, welcome. So, who we are. I am a housewife, mom, daughter, entrepreneur, student, a creator.
Badass.
Yes, that too. And a sister, auntie, a sister-in-law. All of the above. I'm just kidding.
Godmother.
And a godmother. I am a godmother? To who?
Chona.
Oh, yeah. That's true. So, who are you, Eric?
I am Eric. If I have to do the same routes, I'm a father, I'm a son, I'm a brother. A dog owner, apparently.
Oh, yeah. I'm a dog owner, too.
A godfather as well. Student, entrepreneur, follower of God. Yeah,
oh yeah, God before everything.
God first. A notary public. Did I say student already? Because I'm a student as well.
Yes, you are. Yeah. And I bet a lot of you guys feel the same way, right? We all hold a lot of titles over our shoulders, and we try to put 100% of us in all of those titles, right? But that's how we came up with this idea of our lovely chaos. Mm-hmm. Basically, we realized that we were always putting 100% of ourselves in all of these titles and embracing everything that came with it, the chaos, the mess.
But where the actual chaos comes into play is that, and everyone that knows us, I mean, I obviously say that we are crazy, but because in today's world, you only see one or two kids, or we're 30, we're in what? I'm 32.
I'm 34.
34. They're barely having their first kid. And yeah, we have 4.
Yes,
we
have
3 boys and 1 princess.
One beautiful girl. And we actually had 2 miscarriages not that long ago.
Well, before we had
Princess. Mm-hmm. But we will share more about that later on. So if it was because we lost those miscarriages, we probably would have 6 kids. But no, God said 4 for you is good. You know? And like I was saying, basically we came up with this idea of our lovely chaos. And you know, we wanted to embrace this journey that we have taken upon, and I always call it like a leap of faith. Mm-hmm. And basically, me and Eric left our 9-to-5 jobs, which we were very comfortable. We were succeeding. Our careers in those fields were great. We had everything, but we always
weren't happy.
Yes, we felt like we were missing something. Those that do know us or don't know us, our marriage isn't perfect, but we're not that far from perfect, I can say, because I feel like we've learned how to have a great communication. We've learned to embrace everything that
communication is key.
Yeah, communication is key. We've learned to embrace what a partnership is, or a marriage is, or however you want to look at it.
Respect for one another.
Yes, respect for one another.
100%.
So we decided, in that communication, one day we got together and we said, hey, I freaking hate my job. And he's like, I hate it too. And I was like, okay, great, we're on the same boat, and maybe another type of person, maybe, or couple might have been like, suck it up, like we gotta stay in this and basically still feed our kids and do what we gotta do, and and I mean, I have a lot of respect for those people that do it every day and like stick through that, but we felt like that wasn't for us. We felt like we were meant for something greater. Yeah.
More freedom.
Yeah, and I'm a big like faith believer, and I, would pray to God, and I was like, God, like, what is this feeling? Like, I feel unease, like with life, with like what I'm doing. And I feel like my husband is not happy either, even though we have a beautiful family, we have a beautiful marriage, and like there's just something missing, so we finally
felt stuck.
Yeah, I felt very stuck, so finally we decided to go back to school. I decided to go back to school, leave my job, and I went back to do something that was out of like I would have never imagined going into that field. As I decided to go back to school for entertainment business, and now I'm in the entertainment business part. And a few months later, Eric decides to surprise me that he was going to become a music producer.
Yeah.
And I was
did
like,
not see that coming myself.
I was like, is that your calling? Is that what your little heart is desiring? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, cool, let's do this.
Let's get weird.
I've always been a big supporter of following your heart, and he's always been a big supporter of whatever I want to do. If I want to build a skyscraper, from here to the moon, he will help me build it and believe in me, and it's just possible.
I will have my hand firmly on her butt. For sure.
Yeah, and you better believe that. And so we decided to do that. And on top of that, we decided to start a business. And that's how Eric became a notary.
Well, actually, I was already a notary before.
Oh, that is true. That's when
we first left our 9-to-5s, and we were like, you know what? We need more freedom. And being a notary, I mean, it gives me a lot of freedom. Not gonna lie, I make my own schedule. And yeah, I'm more with the kids, which was the main reason why I wasn't happy at my 9-to-5.
Yep. And then on top of that, we decided I call it homeschooling our kids, which we did do for, I think it was like, 2-3 years with Julian?
Well, I mean, that was COVID. Everybody had to.
That's true. But that showed me a lot.
But we didn't send them back to school. I guess technically we did send them back to school after COVID, but we just didn't like it. So we found, Julian is our oldest. He's 10. And Natalie found this basketball academy. Mm-hmm. So he basically plays basketball and goes to school online.
Yes.
And I mean, he goes to a facility, but I mean, they're amazing. They train him. It's like one-on-one training or in a group setting too. But yeah, he's doing great. He even tried out for the travel team and he made it. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
And then we decided people call it kind of crazy, especially us being Hispanic. I think it's like taboo, maybe, in a way now. We decided to become more aware of our health, of our lifestyle, of how we, I guess, envisions our lives. And we became more organic. We started throwing out all types of processed foods, processed anything you can think of, right?
Don't get me wrong, we're still going to Tijuana and getting our tacos and our birria.
Yeah, but Mexican food, I feel like it's a whole different story. But yeah, even with our cleaning products, our personal hygiene, we don't wear deodorant. I know, like, a lot of people are surprised because we do not smell.
Not daily.
Yeah.
So if we feel like we do smell, there's this like supernatural, what's it called, like a little paste that you buy.
Yes.
And we only wear it when we feel like we, like, say after a workout, at least after I work out.
Yeah.
Which is not every day, and because not every day I actually smell. It's so weird. I know, I get it. Some people say it's gonna be nasty.
Point to this is that we realized that, this lifestyle that we chose to do with our kids and ourselves has made a big impact in our lives, like in our body itself, because the smell that comes out of your body, that should not be coming out of your body. Like, that's not normal.
We shouldn't be smelling.
We should not be smelling as humans like that. The only time our body will release a type of like smells is because you're eating where you're not supposed to, and your body's giving you warning, those signals, for you not to be doing it. So, through all this, we're running a business, we're being students, obviously we still have our family. Yeah, parents to 4 kids.
Yeah, so we have a 10-year-old, 6-year-old, 4-year-old, and then she's 1. So, and the dog. We just got her like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Our Millie puppy. And so through all this, you know, we started to realize, like, dude, like, there's so much happening around us. Like, we're always like going places, doing things, attending events, attending sports events, you know, doing things for the kids, doing things with our families, you know, and we're like, there's always something going on, you know, but through all of that, it's sometimes chaotic. Like, if you're a parent, you must know, like, there's the tantrums, there's the, you know, when the kids get sick, when the kids want this, when the kids want that, having to deal with like the growing process, you know, and being a parent, and you growing as a parent through that process as well, because we're not born being parents, and a lot of us aren't even taught how to be proper parents. I don't even know if that's the right word, but like, we're not taught how to be a specific type of parent. We got to learn, and these kids teach us how to be parents, right? Through all this lovely chaos of, you know, parenthood, and learning how to like
and not just parenthood, but still being a partner to your partner.
And that's a big one, without losing the magic in your marriage, you know. Like, I think that's a big one. Like, I mean, sometimes you lose it with just having one kid. Imagine having 4 kids. Like, that is a mission for sure. But yes, like, we wanted to share our lovely story, our lovely chaos, our 4 kids. And like, you know, like Eric said, we have Julian, Iker, Alec, and Eliana, and they are beautiful kids, and we will continue to, you know, speak more about them later on. But yeah, that's our lovely chaos. And what is to come, Eric? What else?
Just a bunch of stuff, you know. We're going to talk about relationships, parenting.
Yes.
What else can we do?
Faith,
yeah.
You know,
we can talk about food, what we eat.
I love talking about like food.
Food is amazing.
Because I love food. I can eat. I'm a very small, petite person.
Oh, yeah. She's like 110 pounds.
Yes, but I can eat.
She eats.
But I've learned that you are what you eat.
Yeah.
And what you fill your body with is what you will transmit to the world. Like, so we will talk about, you know, how we made that drastic change of like, you know, leaving certain things that do not fuel our life. And we're not just talking about food, but also our surroundings, you know, the people around us, how we've disconnected from certain people, certain things, in order to grow as us personally, in our faith, in our careers, in our mental I guess being, you know.
And I used to work in mental. That's technically the job I left. It was very fulfilling as a job. I mean, I used to work with I mean, there was little children that ranged from, what did I tell you, the youngest one was like 3.
Yeah, I think it was 3.
And then the oldest, I mean, technically he was still in high school, but he was already like 20 years old. But yeah, so that it's mental health. Yeah, so we can talk about mental health as well.
Yes, he is not a psychologist. Quick disclaimer.
Oh, yeah, I'm not a well, I guess no, I don't have I'm not a therapist.
Yes, he is not a therapist.
I did mental health.
Yes, he helped with mental health, but I'm just throwing out that disclaimer so people don't start asking for.
Yeah, it's not my scope.
Yes, but yes, welcome to our lovely chaos. If you guys would like to ask us any questions about anything, or like for us to answer it in our next podcast, just follow us on our Instagrams. What's yours, Eric?
Oh, crap. I am so sorry. I don't even know it.
Okay, then I'll give you mine. Mine is Natalie Nige, and I believe it's an underscore between Natalie and Nige. So it'd be Natalie underscore Nige. Nige is Najie.
Well, spell out your name too, because a lot of people spell it.
I know. So funny story. My name is actually Nathalie, but everybody calls me Natalie. And how it's spelled is Nathalie. Lie, which obviously that's Nathalie, but a lot of people don't say it, so I got used to saying Natalie, but it is Nathalie. But yes, follow me there. Send me questions, or anything that you guys are curious to know about. We would love to dive into those questions and find you guys answers. Or maybe you guys are curious about how to change your eating habits, or maybe you guys have questions of how to how to deal with your 3-year-old not wanting to listen, or anything like that. We got secrets, we got tricks, we got all these things under our shoulders. I mean, not, how do you say, under our belts,
under our sleeves.
Under our sleeves. I sometimes want to say things, but I don't know how to say them.
Under your shoulders.
Hey,
Armpits.
It's somewhere.
And then my Instagram is Eric, ERIC 27_NC.
Yes, and follow us, guys. Subscribe, share our podcast, and we'll see you guys next time. Or, well, you won't be seeing us, but hear us next time. Love you guys.
All right, bye.
Bye.